An aspiring author and a debutante met at her ball. They got talking and bonded over their shared hatred for conventional rules. All that talk about hating society and their family dynamic puts them in the mood. They both had a one-night stand, and congratulations, you were born. Well, let's tone down the excitement a bit. A lot of bits, actually. It goes without saying, you were a mistake. Your conception wasn't exactly good news. Your parents didn't want anything to do with you, but getting married and starting a family together was a way better option than ruining the reputation of your mom's family. Plus, it was the 60s. Planned Parenthood wasn't really a thing at the time. There was no explaining why you didn't have the horns of Corbin, the goat she was betrothed to, either, so she couldn't run a DNA scam. There you were, stuck with parents who didn't love each other, and worse, didn't love you. Your existence wasn't easy on them either. It only strengthened their hatred. You spent most of your nights crying, causing them sleepless nights, just like any newborn would. But they never really liked you anyway, so your dad would blame you for not getting enough energy to focus on his writing and bring in money, which is quite ironic because he never really made any money in the first place. Your mom tried to give him a decent job at her father's company, but he really wanted to be an author. Strong-willed or lazy? We'll stick with stubbornness, because who wouldn't want a six-figure job with a company car and 4 weeks paid vacation? Things only got worse as you grew. Your father still hasn't made any money from his book. He blames you every day for his failure to finish that book, which was 6 years ago, by the way. And even when he got the six-figure job at Sugarman Sugar Cube Company, he still somehow blamed you for his life as a failed author. And your mom? Well, all that bickering with your dad pushed her to be a stone-cold, beautiful woman. Yeah, let's try to keep things respectful. She regrets marrying your dad, and she blames that on you too. I mean, you can't catch a break. Everyone seems to be blaming you for their mistakes. Your dad once blamed you for choosing your mother. Crazy. I know. Your only crime was existing. She smokes and drinks all day and night to mask the pain. And when you got curious seeing your idol smoke on TV, you stole her cigarette. Unfortunately, she caught you and punished you by making you smoke the whole stick. Unlike other great moms, she didn't punish you for stealing or trying to smoke at the age of 6. She punished you for being alive and pretty much a quitter. Not surprisingly, all that childhood trauma and abuse set you on self-destruct mode. It also turned you into a mean narcissist who wouldn't take the blame for anything. You fell in love with your best friend's girlfriend and abandoned him when he needed you the most. He's why you made it in Hollywood, by the way. You drink till you experience a blackout, smoke like a chimney, do drugs like it's your last day, and party every opportunity you get. Your lack of parental love also left a deep hole in you. You were unable to form any long-term bonds, so you sleep with anyone who comes your way and sabotage things when they get too serious. Your on and off relationship with your long-term ex/agent is just one of the 100 proofs that you hate stability. You also hate being lonely, but it's all you've ever known, so you just stick to it. Let's not forget that you gave your on-screen daughter the same advice that left you traumatized as a kid. You're also the reason she relapsed and lost her life. You gave her access to a certain powder that she took too much of. You didn't have kids of your own, which is good, because you've proven so many times that you wouldn't make a great father either. But that doesn't matter. You're way too focused on trying to revive your dead career. You're only known for that one famous TV show you were in back in the 90s. All your attempts to get back into Hollywood's good book failed. You only ended up entangled in scandal after scandal. You also have an unrequited love for your ghostwriter, who was in a relationship with your biggest rival and ended up with someone else later on, so you were never her choice to begin with. And you have to live and work with that every day of your life. Your only consolation prize is that your memoir became a bestseller, a dream your dad chased all his life. Good for you, I guess. The worst part of it all is that you're cursed with self-awareness. You know you're a toxic, narcissistic train wreck, but you're too scared to let anybody help you or stop you from hurting yourself and other people. And when you finally decide to change your life and become sober, word got out about your negligence that led to the demise of your on-screen daughter. You ended up being a Hollywood pariah, got sued of all of your money, lost your mansion, and had to move in with your greatest rival. Like watching him date the girl you liked wasn't bad enough. Your career went tumbling down from there. Your involvement in your on-screen daughter's demise forced directors to digitally alter you from the TV show, causing you to lose the only great work you've had in your whole life. All these series of unfortunate events pushed you to overdose and break into your former home. The new owners found you drowning in the pool and called 911 to come get you. You survived that incident, but ended up in jail for trespassing. After spending months in jail, you got a pass to attend your ex's wedding. You get to see how happier everyone is now that you're no longer in their lives. You let them all down. Even the guy that used to sleep on your couch now has a home of his own, while you get to spend the rest of your days in prison living a life of regret. At the end of the day, you have no one else to blame but yourself.